Welcome again to Big O's vlog. Today, I have something good for you all the time, okay? I have something good for you. But today I just came from the store and I went to buy 3 pieces of steaks to cook for me and the wife. So I'm gonna cook the steak right now. But the video is not about the steak, okay? I'm just doing this while I'm doing the video. But this video is about yesterday. So yesterday, me and the wife went to see a football game, which was Grambling State versus Prairie View, HBCU game. I was at the Cotton Bowl, but this time of the year is the year of the State Fair, the Dallas State Fair. So the ticket for that game was including the fair. So I usually go to the fair, but I said, why not go to both at the same time? Pay a little more and go both. So we went to the fair yesterday and the game after. Now, the main thing I want to get to you about this here is how do a diabetic manage their blood sugar during a thing like a fair or a concert? Oh, by the way, if you come into Dallas, make sure and you come this time of the year, make sure you plan to go to the fair. Let me tell you, the fair is a place for eating. You pay $15 to go in there and you're going to buy food. Listen, they make some unusual food during this time of the year in the fair. People go just for that. They have fried ice cream, fried peanut butter. I mean, fry almost anything they're frying there. You can get, I would say they have at least 500 vendors in there selling. And it's only unusual, it's like some regular food. You get chicken and chips, you get French fries, you get pizza and things, but a lot of unusual food. So, as a diabetic, when you go to a beautiful event like with so much food, how do you do it? How do you eat? And you know the food is not going to raise your spike your blood sugar. So when you go to an event like that or a concert like that with so much food to buy, you have to plan how you're going to manage your blood sugar. So yesterday, I didn't plan to do a video on yesterday. But after my experience yesterday, I decided to do a video on it. All right. We are just heading to the State Fair. Could be some serious eating today. I had to hope I can maintain my blood sugar level during this amount of food. And fried food, and fried chocolate, and fried cheese, and fried ice cream. And this place is the place of fry everything fried. So we're going to see. I kept myself hungry. I didn't eat. I kept my blood sugar about 89 all evening to come here and eat. So we'll see. We're just entering the State Fair. Tonight we're going to see the State Fair Classic Grambling game between Grambling and Prairie View. And we're about to go and see Ashanti in concert. But before we do that, I gotta grab something to eat. So I hope you get something to eat that's healthy. But in the State Fair, I don't expect that to happen though. You know, a lot of people here. I tell you, this place, the parking costs more than the events. It's $15 to come in the fair and $40 to park. $30 to go to the game and $40 to park. It's crazy, man. You know? But I'm looking forward to only smelling food right now. Smelling so good. All right, look at that. See Big Tex back there. But the sun is in my face here. Can't get Big Tex. But we gotta get him. And then, yeah. All right, so it's getting crowded here. It's evening time. Yeah. The sun is in. I think I will get a cool spot. I will go here. I want to see a Big Tex as we walk in the State Fair. So I'm going to turn here and see Big Tex there. Where is he? Oh, there's Big Tex right there. Yeah. So we're in the State Fair. You see it? See Big Tex back there? See? So when we got there, I was hungry. Really hungry. And why I was hungry? Because I knew I was going to the fair and I was going to buy a lot of food to eat. So I decided I'm not going to eat nothing for a while. So I went there with my blood sugar really low. When I say low, in the 80s, because I didn't want to, I wanted to eat. I wanted to eat. You know, I wanted to eat. I didn't want to go there and then act as though I have diabetes. I can't go out and eat in an event like that. My wife want to go and eat, and she could eat. She have not diabetic. Why should I restrict her? Because I have diabetes. But I can plan it. So I went there well planned with my blood sugar low. I test my blood sugar. I test my blood sugar before I entered the fair, because I was fasting before I go over 5 hours. And my blood sugar was it was 89. Yeah, it was 89, right? That's what it was when I entered the fair. 89. So I knew I was going to eat bad. And I know how to plan my portion. When I walk in there, the food was smelling so good. For a moment, I forget I was diabetic, you know? And I said, I'm hungry, honey. We got to get some meat right away. Because we walk in, only food is smelling. And people, and it's a beautiful event. I think one of the best events in Dallas is Dallas Fair. So, parking is expensive though. Oh God, parking is expensive. But anyway, so I said, let's get some meat right away. So the first thing we did was, we walked in, we checked out Big Tex. You know, we surely need to check out Big Tex. We came past the Black Museum and used the restroom, get our body ready to eat. You know, make sure we could go. And we decided to go and have some taco right away. Because there was a concert also at 4 o'clock. So we were there before the concert. So we want to go. So we want to make sure we're ready. We have something to eat, use the bathroom, get in the crowd, and we head up to the front and we can see everything. See when we get a taco. All food, man. I think I'm gonna have taco. Yep, I'm gonna have taco. This is my order. Having taco. Yeah, it looks good. I don't know how healthy it is, but hey, I'm at the state fair, so anything goes right now. Let's see. But the taco was good. We share that. But when we're sharing, since I know I'm trying to plan this thing out, I let my wife eat more than I eat. So we get now, nothing too big, but enough so we could share. She eat 3/4 and I eat 1/4 because I want to eat multiple things, you see? But after I eat the taco, it was so good, I forget about my diabetes now. I'm like, this is good. We're going to get some more. So when you have to buy tickets. You have to buy tickets to get food. So I go up there and buy like 100 tickets, you know? So I'm eating $100 in food here. Everything is between 10 to 20 tickets for everything. And I got to give me a turkey leg. So after we eat that now, we went and watch the concert. And the concert was like an hour. That finished. I said, that needs something else again. She said, I got to have some, what do they call that thing? Funnel cake. She had to remind me what it is. She said, I have to have some funnel cake because, you know, you don't get funnel cake everywhere all the time. You only get funnel cakes at the fairs or at a Six Flags or something like that, you know? So we got a funnel cake, and it was huge. It was huge, and it was sweet, and she put plenty powder, that powder sugar on it, and it was covered in the powder sugar, and that thing splattered all on her clothes. She had on black, and it was all over her clothes when she took out the first piece. So we tear that up. And this time I forget I'm diabetic because I'm having a ball now. I eat a big funnel cake. It was huge. It was tall. And we just eat all the other taco. So about an hour passed and we keep eating, you know. So I tell her, I say, honey, I got to have a turkey leg. You know, even before the game started, I want a turkey leg. Because I eat enough already, but I only smell a turkey leg. I got to have a turkey leg because fair fish at 10 o'clock and we got to eat at least 4 or 5 different things, you know. So I'm going to get the turkey leg. She said, I ain't no turkey leg. Because before the turkey leg, I forgot, we got fingers and chips. Fingers, which is chicken fingers and French fry. And I think it was piled up high so. Again, it was fry. So I eat one piece of chicken finger and she ate 2. And then we share the fries. I had enough, you know, but I still wanted a turkey. So I said, I'm going to get my turkey still. I'm kind of full. But we're sharing the food now, eh? So it's not, you know, we're sharing the food. So I get the turkey, and I tear up the turkey, boy. Then I see my wife says, she said, I can't have no turkey, but I'm full. I got to wait at least an hour again before I can eat anything else. You know, we're going to eat, let's eat later after the game. Let's come back in the fair and eat later. So I said, all right, let's do that. But while I'm in the game, I said, wait now, honey. It's been 2 hours since we eat. I ain't checked my blood sugar. You know, I forget. I said, we were checking my blood sugar and managing this food. I lost track because the food isn't so good. I lost track of what's going on. So I ain't checking my blood sugar. She said, test it right now, honey, and test mine too. So I said, all right. So I decided to go test it. How am I to test it? See this bag? Look me. I just came from the store to buy the meat. This bag back in style. Men bag. Men messenger bags back in style. And it makes me happy. Because I love these things in the past and they went out of style. So I started to ask my wife to carry my stuff in her bag or have them in pockets everywhere. But these back in style, I said, thank God. So now I have my bag. I have 2 of these now. And it's a nice little bag. It's a nice soft leather Coach bag. It's pretty cool. I love it. So in here, I had my meter. I had my blood pressure meter. I had my sugar. I had my camera, microphones. I had everything. And my backup glasses, my sunglasses, everything in this bag. So I was ready, but I forgot. I was enjoying myself so much at the fair, I forgot. So I pull out my stuff, and while watching the game, I decided to do a test. And I tested my blood sugar. And I said, that's like 2.5 hours into the game, 2 hours into after I eat now, I tested my blood sugar. So now I should be down to under 140 normally, right? But I'm at the fair, and I ain't paying attention to what I'm eating. And I test my blood sugar. I was 209. 209. I said, wow! I hadn't been this high after 1.5 hours or 2 hours in a long, long time. I said, oh my God. And I was going to get something else to eat again. I said, wait now, honey, we can't eat nothing again. At least 2 or 3 hours. The fair might finish because my blood sugar got to go back down. So I test hers, and she was 140 or 140 something, 147. So she was fine. I was 209. So what happened? Because I didn't manage my eating, I had to stop eating. So for the rest of the night, I couldn't eat anything else. I had to just enjoy the fair, enjoy the beautiful people there, you know, walk around and watch I ain't riding nothing no more, I'm too old for that. Walk around and watch the rides and just watch people buy food and things. And she was able to eat some more, but I couldn't eat no more. I was so mad. I messed up my own self. Now, if I pay attention and remember my diabetes and have all my equipment on me, what I should have done is, after I eat the taco, stop, let an hour pass or so, check my blood, make sure it's good, right? Then wait, then go and get something else, you see? And eat that, because I have about 5 or 6 hours in that day. The game is only like 2 hours, I had 4 hours in the fair. So I had time to do that. And after each one, give it an hour and a half, give it an hour, and then eat something else and spread the food over the night. And then I could eat something late again. But I didn't do that because I forgot. I get carried away with the fun and the event. And because I eat them back to back like that, what I was doing is, as my sugar was up, I was adding more sugar. And I was adding more sugar. And I was adding more sugar, not giving the sugar time to come back. So by the time I catch myself, I might have hit 300 or 400. And that's dangerous, right? As diabetic, when you get in that high, you can get a stroke, right? You can get a heart attack. You can get all kinds of different things that happen to you. So you don't want that ever to happen to you. So I decided to make this video because I wanted to recommend that myself, anybody with diabetes, we got to keep paying attention. We got to stay focused. We got to recognize we want to be normal like everybody else, but we can't be, because we can't eat like everybody else who don't have diabetes. But we can still enjoy the same events and enjoy all the beautiful food by balancing it. So when we get there early, eat, wait an hour, check your blood, make sure it's going back down, have a little eat again, so go up a little bit again, let that go back down. So you're keeping a nice low range. Even though it's going up and down, it's still within a low range. It's not spiking up high to shoot sugar into your heart, into your kidney, into your lungs, and your body in a rush like that, down to your brain. You see? Because you pile up all at the same time. So that was a lesson learned for me. So I said, let me make this video, man, because I ain't going to make that mistake again. Because I got a lot of events, especially in Trinidad Carnival, a lot of parties. They have lots and lots of food, you know, so I had to be alert. But this bag, I'm taking this bag anywhere I go, and I'll keep my measuring tools in here, my equipment's in here. And that way, I could be alert and have the thing to measure as I go along. See? So the lesson here for me was, don't forget you have diabetes. Don't get excited and feel because you've been managing for 2 or 3 years, you're keeping it low, that if you eat bad, it ain't gonna go out of hand. It will. But the good news of that is that after I checked my blood sugar, it was 2,209. Before I leave the fair around 10 o'clock last night, I checked my blood. It was back under 100. You see? Because my body now is well trained in the last 4 years that my kidney and my liver know that I'm not piling a bunch of sugar. So my kidney now knows that my sugar is going to come back under 100 and go bring no more food in, so it has to work and provide sugar. And I didn't have that problem. Didn't have that in 5 years before I was struggling. That wasn't happening. So my sugar would stay high because the body gets trained to what you're doing. So if you keep spiking high and never going back down, eating, your body get used to that and react to that. Your body get trained to whatever you're doing. It's like, so my body is now trained properly to get my sugar back down and stay stable. So I must say the good news of the whole thing is that I was able to wait it out a couple of hours and it went right back down under 100 and under 100. I didn't eat anything else for the night until this morning. I wake up this morning and I tested my blood sugar and I was 98, right? So I went to bed around 92, I wake up around 98, so it's balancing nicely between 70 and 100, and that's what the body's supposed to do. So I didn't feel bad the next day, and then today all I've been maintaining my blood sugar level, and I'm going to eat my steak in a dinner, and I'm going to eat that with some greens and stuff, so it's going to be okay, right? But I really wanted to share that experience and remind people that don't get excited, don't get carried away when plenty of food is available. Especially food you know is not the kind of food you should be eating, but it's just tasty food you want to eat. You can still eat it, but spread it out. Spread it out, check your blood sugar, and make sure that you're keeping things in balance, right? So this was a good lesson for me. I hope it makes sense to you guys watching, and I want to thank you for watching. Subscribe to the video. Let me share this because I'm not the one making that mistake. There's a lot of people there I'm sure make that same mistake when they go out. They just forget about it. Like, I got to eat. I want to eat. Yeah, you could. But do this. Keep these things on you. Get a nice little bag. Bring your stuff there. Go in a little corner. Check your blood. Make sure. Take a break. Don't eat for a little while. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the events last long. You can eat once. And the fair lasts from 10 in the morning, 10 in the night. That's the whole day I have. So if you can hang out there all day, you could eat about 5 or 6 different things all day, but spread it out nicely. So you don't get massive sudden spike like I did last night. All right? So that's good. That's it. Hope you enjoyed that, and hope it made sense. And share it with anybody might like to hear this, because I want to remind everybody of that, right? Very important. Sudden spikes that high could be dangerous, right? And by the way, let's stop diabetes. Let's work together. Get rid of diabetes. We don't have to have it, but teach people how to manage it and maintain it and stay stable and enjoy life. So we control the spikes to enjoy life, all right? So blessings. Thank you. See you again. Come back and see what I'm doing. So this is my dinner after making a steak. Steak come out pretty nice. I'm gonna have a nice big piece. See my greens, a little lentil peas and a piece of beet. Pretty healthy stuff, pretty good. I'm taking a lot of precaution tonight, based on yesterday. So I wanted to share with you how my steak turned out, all right? Blessing God. Start off the video showing you what I'm doing, even though the video is not about it, and you might say, well, how did it come out? Did he finish it? So here it is, all right? All right, blessings.